Welcome one and all, it is that time again, as it is so often. Why didn't you just put the Batman jingle in? If you're gonna, if every time you see that transition, you're gonna go over the theme you chose. Why didn't you just embrace the fact that you clearly wanted to use the Batman theme? I don't know. I didn't. The problem is I didn't want to use the Batman theme. Because if I'd wanted to use the Batman theme, I would have gone ahead and put in, I'd have gone the whole hog and put in a full force, this is meant to be Batman. But unfortunately, the little spinny head that is present is pretty much just, it's Batman, isn't it? It's Batman. It makes, every time you see it, it makes you want to go, da-la-la-la-la, which is inconvenient to say the least. Good evening, Oni. How are you doing this very evening? We're obviously going to be doing Shadow Hearts, it should say, everywhere, or at least anywhere I've put it. With a bit of luck, nothing untoward has happened. I wouldn't have thought so. No, there's my save file. We are ready to rock and indeed roll into Shadow Hearts. Now, I was going to have a quick wander around. I'll tell you what I think I did forget. I said, okay, so no, I'm fine. I don't need to worry about that. But there's also the Wanderer. I think I did deal with that last week, didn't I? Because we've still got the Nutblades. I could bring the Nutblades up. Just clearing out the download folder. Yes, I know. I know that feeling. I have a download folder that is full of stuff as well that I really need to sort of sort through and actually trash an awfully large volume of it. So we've gone full strength with Yuri and nothing else. So hopefully I'm still going to be able to utilise his ring, as it were. Obviously we all want to utilise Yuri's ring, and that is definitely the wonder of my oons, but still. You're down 31.7% from the start point. Well, that's not bad. That's a reasonable achievement. So yes, I've got a nasty feeling you're the ones that killed the mean monsters. Aha, no, okay. Because I killed the mean monsters, the child removes himself and allows me to grab this chest. And if this is a weapon for Yuri, I am going to be pissed. No, flare brooch, I'm not convinced it is. Well, customers, we've got good stuff, so take a look around. Oh, he's willing to do that. I'm surprised. But I pretty much spent all of my money previously, so what we want to do is find the menu and find out what the flare brooch does, because I can't remember. Flare brooch information. Engraved with the crest of the flame goddess, Regina. In resonance with Harmonix's waves, it releases a red light. Decreases the SP consumed during fusion. Now that is an item. So it doesn't do. I really need to get rid of that pedometer, don't I? Because this is basically, yeah, it's a Yuri exclusive item, just based on the fact that, and it gives you an extra 2 to everything. Yeah, it gives you an extra 2 to all of your stats. So I think we're gonna have to ditch the pedometer on Yuri for now. Well, shell bracelet, meh. Pedometer, however, very much a requirement. It is a useful item. Building those steps is, I think, reasonably worthwhile. I can't remember precisely why. I can't remember if there's a specific item I would want. Child, do you have anything interesting to say? No, he just wants to grow up and become a fisherman. Woman, have you suddenly become interesting? Would you bring this to the sea mother? She loves fish. Okay, cool. I will try and give that to the sea mother. Do you have anything new interesting to say? No, you're just congratulating me on my achievements. Any new fancy items here? No, I don't think so. Do you have anything interesting? Worried mother, ghosts are gone. Go to the port, the ghosts are gone, nobody cares. I think the sea mother is in here, so sea mother, would you like a dried fish? Greetings, friends. Did you get undressed? Leaving already? Be careful out there. The spirits are gone from the harbour, but they still roam the ocean. I will pray for your safety. Oh, is this fish for me? Thank you, this is my favourite. I'll tell you something. A man who died from Lily's curse left a strange message. It's about where he kept an extra stash of money. Ooh, I didn't look into it too much, but maybe you'd find something useful. I don't understand what he means. He said, where the turtle looks, take 3 steps. What does that mean? I don't know. I've got a nasty feeling it's to do with the turtle that we dealt with last week. And it's one of those ones where very much if I had dealt with it last week... Oh yes, of course. Alice wasn't there to take me to the fair. No, Alice wasn't there. I mean, I would hope it says restaurant, because this is meant to be the turtle restaurant, which is interesting, because if this is meant to be the turtle restaurant, yeah, the sea turtle restaurant, you said 3 steps from the turtle. Oh, now that is fascinating. I just managed to sneakily open a treasure chest I wasn't expecting. Okay, so an update on the ram your face into everything is ram your face into everything whilst also hitting the select button repeatedly, or the interact button, I suppose. Filthy Samo. I wonder if this will be enough to let Yen Yen rest in peace. Oh, Filthy Samo is the new lottery man. Let's have a look. What we got? Pocket Watch. Pocket Watch I don't think was terrible. White Tiger Hair, Tear the Healer, Pure Leaf. They're all just standard-ish items, I think. So I would kind of want... Yes! I'm good at that, aren't I? Fuck me. Here's the goods. A pocket watch. Now, if memory serves, I think the pocket watch makes you immune. Okay, so... Okay, one thing we want to do is put a casual belt on. And then... Let's find out the pocket watch. There we go. The favourite pocket watch of the British warlock McNab, who performed many magic experiments concerning time. It cancels out all effects on the Judgment Ring. So essentially, you can no longer be sped up. You can no longer be slowed down. I'm assuming, weirdly, it probably renders the invisibility one immunises you to the invisibility one, although I'm not 100% sure that would make sense. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Not that I've equipped it, so I'm not great at equipping things that only deal in sort of I kind of prefer stats than immunities. I don't know, I fear that sometimes comes back and bites me on the asshole, as is so often the way, but nonetheless, I don't know, I just feel like if you can have your stats up high, usually you can get around a status ailment in some fashion. But that's a sweeping statement. There are individual cases where that is not the case, but it's what I tend to look for. I tend to go, okay, I'm interested in stat increases and not necessarily sort of bonus things. Especially since I've been playing Final Fantasy Remake recently, and I much prefer the accessories that sort of improve a statistic rather than the accessories. Okay, so if that's the Sea Turtle restaurant, 1, 2, 3. So maybe just keep tapping here. No, see, I'm not convinced they are referencing the Sea Turtle Inn. What I'm reasonably convinced at is he's actually referencing this paddock here, and the treasure is X from where we found the turtle. Unfortunately, yeah, explain? I can't quite remember. It's easy. I'll lend you my hoe. Sweet. I'll lend you my hoe and you can fuck her in the paddock. That's how we roll here. You can dig up 3 spots on this field. Anything you find is yours, but if you don't find anything, that's your tough luck. Now, see... Okay, I've received the hoe. Now, I feel like the turtle was around about here, but yeah, this is the problem with it being a week. So it's kind of like 1, 2, 3. I suppose maybe that's close enough. There's also a normal ring required. Oh, that's a thin. That's thin. That's thin. That is. Does that classify? Does that count as one of my digs? Yeah, 2 more tries. Son of a bitch. Plus, it's apparently made it immune to trying again, which could be a problem. Oh well. I suppose we'll try this spot, but oof, that's a difficult one. That's a troublesome ring, because I grant you it's very slow, but getting the timing of that, it's a bit sort of like very thin, very thin. Received a mana leaf, meh. So is it okay? That could be construed. If we can actually get, yeah, that could be construed as 3 steps away from the turtle. But unfortunately, you bastard. Okay, I'm fucking up the ring. Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie me. Now, is this one of those ones where I'm gonna just oh, I have officially run out of money. Do I want to? I'm gonna try and get some cash so I can have another go. Oh, is this gonna be the rest of the stream? Yes, it might be. That's oh, I can't sell any of that. I can sell the spikes. Yeah, I can sell the spikes. I'm not fussed about knockback. Knockback is not hugely problematic in this one. I mean, some games you can really be screwed over if your formation changes, but this one, it's not that bad. The unfortunate thing is I'm going to probably burn all of my cash, just hopefully trying to maybe find something. Oh, I didn't need the explanation this time. Bollocks. Oh well, never mind. It's not like it takes long to explain. Okay, so it's kind of important that I get this one, because this is the one I want to test. Yes, good lad, good lad. Right, is this going to be something special? No. Okay. I suppose we'll try here. Ew. The other thing that's interesting, because the Judgment Ring is at like sort of this odd rotation. The third key. I don't think a third key is as interesting as I just made it sound like it was. Oh, they are useful. The third keys are useful, but you want to sort of... they're the very rare items, these keys. A magical weapon Elroy gave a vassal during the 20 Days War of the Gods. If an action is successful, can get up to 3 sweeps of indicator on Judgment Ring. So, I think, if memory serves, and it might not, but what you do is you can attack, you can use it on a character, and then when they attack, you will get, 1, 2, 3, bing, and then it will carry on sweeping and go 1, 2, 3, bing, 1, 2, 3. So you'll get 3 shots at doing an attack, which means you'll get potentially 9 damage. And I'm fairly certain there's a 5th key. I don't think there's a first, a second. I mean, a first key would be pointless, obviously, because that's 1 sweep. But I don't think there's a 2nd key. I might be mistaken, but I do vaguely remember a 5th key. Now, it's interesting. I do happen to have these. Now, if memory serves, that's a bugger, isn't it? That's going to be a bit of a risk, isn't it? Because I think if I just use them, I get the 3-point increase. But if I use them in battle, I stand a chance of getting the 5-point increase. But can you see that ring? That's a difficult ring. That is a difficult ring. I'm not going to lie, that's going to be a difficult ring. So I don't know whether it's one of those ones where it's a case of you might as well just go, never mind, I'll just take the 3 points because it's not worth the risk. There we go, good. I've got my eye in. That's the problem. You have to try and get your eye in. So a mana leaf now. I don't know. The question is, I think I've tackled most spots, and I can't. This early in the game, I can't imagine there's something. I do have the ability to do more, but I feel like I don't want to. I don't want to burn any more cash there because I don't think it's going to be worth it. I feel like the 3rd key potentially has, Okay, here we go. So yeah, iron clogs, da da da. So the silent pedometer. Oh, oh right, I can buy another pedometer if I want to. I don't really want to. Voodoo bottle, voodoo doll even is probably a good purchase, but I can probably purchase them any time with him. Weird bottle, I can't remember what it does. Iron clogs, I don't remember either. But either way, no, I think what we'll do is we'll try and save up and see what the remaining items are, because they're potentially going to be more worthwhile. Old man, what do you have to say? Old man with bad luck. Bad back. I thought it said bad luck. That teaches you to read properly. Lily saw every bit peace. I still think about her whenever I see the ocean. Oh, that's a shame, man. And now this one. Oh, the courier subordinate. Again, you should probably recognise him. He's a bad man. Wow, I say he's a bad man. They're sort of a little bit kind of, are they bad or are they actually not so bad? In terms of bad guys, they are kind of the lesser scale of bad guy. The boss told me all about you. You ready to leave? No, not quite yet. What I'd like to do is just talk to Marguerite. Aren't we done yet? Let's go. No, okay. Marguerite has nothing particular to say. I feel a paranoia coming on, so I am popping back to the save point. And I'm afraid that's something you'll just have to live with. I will try and make it as painless and swift as is possible, said the doctor to the patient. Did he? I don't know. Yeah, he might have done. But I suppose because we've no longer got Marguerite in the party, that's why she's hanging around at the docks. Because obviously the moment a woman leaves your party, she goes and hangs around at the docks, trying to make a quick buck. But I think now we are ready, because ultimately I don't remember. I think you can. I think the map does open up eventually. Whether it's here or, you know, post sort of mid-game area, which, you know, I don't know how long this section is, but I mean, that boat does not look healthy, does it? There's a big green streak across there. Now, I think that is pertinent, but I feel like that shouldn't be visible at this early stage. And unfortunately, our boy Yuri, we've finally found a weakness for Yuri. He cannot hold it together. The boss is holding it together. Yeah, that's probably it. He can't handle boats. We finally found his weak spot, and it's the fact that he gets seasick. Are you all right? God, no. Plus, I mean, there's a bunk bed above him. There's a bunk bed below him, but he's chosen to just lie on the floor. But you seem a little better than before. At least you can talk now. Rub his back. That's the universe. If Pokemon's taught me anything, rubbing his back is the universal cure. I guess. Oh God, this isn't right. The boats always rock like this. Rock the boat bar. Rock the boat bar. Ooh. Why don't you try going out on the deck? The fresh air might do you some good. It's a weird track in the background, isn't it? Quite compelling. Kind of makes you do a... Well, I say that. It kind of makes me do a sort of, you know, ding-a-ding-a-ding-ding-ding. You kind of got to start kind of rocking your shoulders kind of up and down. I can't necessarily describe the motion I'm doing, but you sort of rotate your head and the shoulders just sort of follow. But it's in time to the... Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Yeah, get on with it, mate. Oh. Now you got a bit... Now it's no longer rotating the head, it's just looking from side to side. And the legs have joined in. That's when you know it's compelling, because the legs have just automatically joined in. I didn't even know they were going to do that. They just started. Maybe I'd better come with you. You still look pretty shaky. No, I'll be fine. Oh, what's quite good is they do, you know, they've got this little sort of sicky boy. Oh, sicky boy. Where will you run to? Oh, sicky boy. So I think technically I am locking myself into this boat situation. But ultimately, I don't think... It's not going to make too much difference locking myself into this boat situation. I'll either be able to win, or I won't be able to train anyway. So it makes little to no difference. I can't recall if there is an opportunity to train if training is required. I may just be able to beat the boss. I don't know. The girl, Alice, possesses extraordinary powers. She would make an excellent research subject. The young man, who calls himself Yuri, also wields unusual forces. In the future, our country must... The fuck you doing? What about my future? Hey, what are you doing there? It's not polite to try to find out a lady's secrets, sonny boy. Oh, I think earlier on we saw all of your secrets. We saw right up your secrets. What's with the memo? What's it say? What? Oh, you mean this? I mean, she is a spy. You kind of expect her to be sort of, you know, taking notes and spying on people. It's just my diary. I thought I'd better write down each and every detail of this exciting adventure. Good idea, no? I couldn't care less. Oh, there you go. This is. It's weird. This is a scene that lives in my memory, and I don't know why it sticks in my memory quite so much. But he's just thrown up, but not quite actually thrown up. Ooh, gross! Don't you dare throw up, fair dues. I won't throw up. I'll just swallow it back down. And I don't know why, but I suppose it's probably because I grew up with these games. So they're sort of indelibly etched into my brain, but I always remember this scene for some reason. For some reason I always remember Yuri swallowing down his own sick, and Marguerite being, quite rightly, entirely disgusted. Don't swallow it! I'm done for. How filthy. How disgusting. Go down or something. Shoo. Get away from me, you foul beast. I can't remember if it's worthwhile exploring the boat or not. Technically, he is, he is travelling at a pace akin to a snail, unfortunately. Which, I know I said it's quite good that they apply this, because it emphasises that he's a sicky boy, and, sicky boy gets an item. Witch's broth. Probably best not to drink a witch's broth whilst you're feeling a little bit sick, but nonetheless. Oh, restores 50 MP and 3 SP. Isn't that delightful? And in a lovely looking pan. Very peculiar looking pan, but delightful, I'm sure. A brew of secret black magic ingredients. Every mouthful brings an ever-changing series of flavours. In this ever-changing world in which we eat things, it restores mystical and mental strength. So yeah, you get MP and SP back for a witch's broth, which is quite useful. So yeah, shall we follow the green ooze? Let's follow the green ooze. Oh, hang on, wait for it. I can investigate the green ooze. It seems to be a live well. Yes, I'm assuming that would be alive, because the fish are meant to be alive, I suppose. Well, live-ish. I think they do sort of have a, you know, bucket of water on these things, because, you know, they want to keep the fish fresh so that they can get them back to shore. I might be wrong. Modern day, of course, I suppose they do just use ice, don't they? Oh, the sun's gone down and the fogs are rolling in. What's with the scalp ups? Don't tell me you're throwing up from seasickness. That would be you, if I'm not mistaken. Say, kid, are you feeling better now? I mean, clearly not. And what do you make of this unearthly aura? It seems to rise from the sea and permeate the boat. Unearthly aura? Sorry, buddy, I'm dealing with some pretty earthly problems right now. Hey, watch it, will you? You do not soil my robes. I think he swallows it again. Gulp. Damn, now just try heaving. Are we in Shanghai yet? How much longer will it take? He's turned into a small child. Oh, I want to be there now. Oh, you should be there by a little after noon tomorrow. Well, I won't last that long, pal. Hey, kid, if you're going to kick the bucket, do it over there, will you? Lovely. Some help you are. Couldn't you at least pour some medicine for this kind of thing? You and Miss Spy Genius and Big Meanies. Alice is the only one who really cares about me. I'm going back to Alice. I'm going to my room and I'm going to be with Alice because Alice likes me. Alice cares. I like Alice. She's nice. You do horrible. It's not like I actually sicked up in your face. I think actually I was looking for a door here. The door is actually the massive, great big thing in the middle, which I checked one side and I checked the other side. I didn't check right in the middle where it's clearly a fucking door. That is genuinely alarming. Why is this locked? What are they up to in there? A little bit of sex on the boat, a little bit of shagging below decks, a little bit of fornicating in the... I mean, I'm now tempted to just say a little bit of fornicating in the stern, which is... that makes it sound like a whole euphemism and not just they're having sex on a boat. But I was hoping for a boatly term that begins with an F. But I don't think I've got one. I don't know boats that well. A little bit of fornicating in the fog. I just happen to see fog on the screen now. It's gotten quite foggy. Yes, but not worried. The boat is sailing smoothly. So smoothly I don't need to steer anymore. You know, I didn't think we'd actually have it this easy. You're incredible with that. Kato, you're alright. You know. Kato, I think you've gone wrong there. They really think we're their own personal couriers. So, from Shanghai, all we have to do is get them on the special charter and rush them off to Japan. We can't let our guard down. These people butchered the soldiers on the Trans-Siberian Express. Yes, well, I heard about that incident too, but I can't imagine that the girl would be capable of such a thing. She seems so sweet. I mean, just look at how she takes care of the young man who's been sick ever since we left port. It could have been him, that Yuri, that did the butchering. Kato? Yeah. I wanted to see for myself. I wanted to see the girl and her friends with my own eyes. I assume you've heard about the old man in Shanghai who did a plot against our army. Yes. I don't know the details, but Dwai seems to be a warlock with the powers of an adept. Correct. Thanks to him, we're having a great difficulty gaining any measure of power in Shanghai. He's a sharp old scoundrel, that Dwai. They say he tried the ultimate Taoist, I suppose. I'll get him before corrected by anyone else. Taoist magic 15 years ago and was about to blow Japan to bits. Really? Who knows? It could just be an exaggeration, something my father let slip when he was drunk. Apparently a colonel in Black Ops was just barely able to stop Dwai's ritual at the last moment. I had no idea. I don't know how much of it is true, but I think that at least some part of it really happened. The bloated desk jockeys we take our orders from don't have a clue about the size of this country. They know even less about the teeming varieties of people and ways of thinking here. Fornicating with the first mate is good. I don't know whether that's a delay or it's just taking you a long old time to think of it. On top of the Fardash, I don't even know what a Fardash is. I don't even know if you'd pronounce it Fardash, or would you pronounce it Fardage, or Fardagi. Fardagi. I'm gonna fuck on the Fardagi. They know even less about the teeming varieties of people and ways of thinking here. This utopia we're pushing is nothing more than a dirty trick shrouded in a cute name. Even I might be just another cog in the wheel of this scheme, helping it move ever onward. Oh, I don't think you're a cog. You're a lovely woman, Connor. Kato, are you ever going to say her name correctly? I don't know. What is her name? No. The people here are victims of politics. All they really want is to get on with their lives. It's no surprise this land would produce a warlock like Dwai. At least he makes things interesting. Oh, Lieutenant Kono. What do you think the connection between Dwai and Alice is? Forgive me for going on and on. It's just boring talk. Not at all, ma'am. I always like to hear your thoughts, Lieutenant Kono. You're a funny fellow, aren't you? Fine, let's get back to the subject at hand. I've been tracking Dwyer for some time. Eventually I learned of the girl he was so desperate to catch. Is this... Carter, are you incapable of saying any name correctly? I'm Sergeant Dwyer. Yes, she has a unique spiritual power. Even Switchy met his death when he encountered her. Dwyer will stop at nothing to get her. If used properly, she'll be an asset. She'll be an asset to the Shanghai offensive. I wish to find out whether she will be a help or a hindrance to Japan's invasion of the mainland. A Shanghai offensive, so the Japanese army can take the mainland. Is that your real motivation, Lieutenant Colonel? Oh, he. I can't hear them. What are they babbling about? Fuck that. I'm going back to Alice. She's a nice girl. Can we sneak behind her? No. Just going to double check. Because although technically I think later on I will get to explore the boat with full motion Yuri. Wood placed in the bottom of the ship to keep cargo dry. How fascinating. Yuri, are you okay? You didn't come back. I was getting worried. Yeah, I'm fine. I learned just how kind you are, Alice, and how cold the rest of the world is. Meh? Oh, Jujen and Marguerite say there's something wrong outside. But what could it possibly be? Oh. Speaking of there being something wrong, Yuri, your disposition has changed since I first met you. It's the romance section. Yes! Go on, what are the futtocks? Do you know, it's weird. I think I've heard of that term after all. It rings a bell because of the obvious link to buttocks. Pieces of timber that make up a large transverse frame, okay. But yes, fornicating on the futtocks is... Futtock fornicating is a beautiful alliteration. I absolutely adore that. It seems like you're changing more and more all the time. Maybe it has something to do with your powers. I'm worried about you. It's like there's a dark shadow hanging over you, and it's getting stronger. Oh, well, yeah, my powers have just gone a little wild since I met up with you. And now I can fuse with more spirits, but I say things are fine just the way they are. The way they are? I haven't had any headaches lately. No mysterious voice either. I must be doing something right. If you're right about the voice wanting to tell me something, and if what that voice says is true, then I want to know whose voice it is. I've decided to protect you at all costs. Oh, my hero. So I'm fine with things the way they are. Yuri. But you know... Yes? If I were to get devoured by the spirits inside of me that I've fused with, if they take over and I'm not myself anymore, you gotta... Excuse me. You've got to belch. I embodied his seasickness a little bit too much there. You've got to kill me, Alice. No hesitation. Just murder. Just murder me real good. Oh, come on, that's not funny. It's no joke. This is a serious bit. Do you not hear the fucking music, Alice? Yeah? It wasn't serious before, when you had music you could dance to. But you hear this emotional music? This emotional music means this is fucking serious. This is the bit where the hero opens up and is concerned about his powers and general other bits. You know? He's always concerned about his bits. Always check yourself. Testicular cancer is no joke. You alright? I don't know. I just sort of went with the flow of what happened there, and weird shit came out of my mouth, which I should have swallowed back down like Yuri. Don't worry, you won't lose to those monsters, so it won't happen. I could lose to those fucking monsters if I wanted to. I believe in you. And if you only believe in two things, make sure one of the two is yourself. Hey, you two, something's going on. Yes, we're about to get down and jiggy when you disturbed us. Oopsie, did I come at a bad time? Am I in the way, perhaps? Not at all. If you're willing to join in. What is it already? What's going on? Why don't you two tell me? Something big. I haven't taken my trousers off yet, dear. You two had better come outside. Let's go. We were fine gumming in this cabin. You're a terrible human being, aren't you? Yeah. I think it's well established now that I'm a terrible human being. I don't remember. Oh, I can. Can do a cheeky little room sweep here and a cheeky little extra save. Primarily just to not go through the dialogue. I mean, meet me at the buttocks later. Wink. That's fantastic. So yeah, cheeky little save, just exclusively so we don't have to sort of do anything extra. Now I can explore this area. I might want to explore this area because there's a little mystery. A lottery ticket, always worth getting a lot. Oh shit! Hello. That gets me every fucking time. And I designed and built the fucking thing. I say that, I mean it's a clip from Skies of Arcadia, but I built it and put it in to be the follower one. And every time I'm just wandering around a different game and suddenly harpoon cannon fire. But yes, I mean I don't know if you're actually present, Talamino, but thank you. I believe, yeah, it is Talamino. Hello, and thank you for the follow. Well played. And yes, you kind of slowed down proceedings because, as I say, every time that goes off, my brain goes, "Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck is that?" Because I suppose to a certain extent, I almost don't expect it to come through my headphone. I kind of expect it to just sort of stay in the background, but I suppose it's designed that I can know that it's happening, and as you say, I do know it's happening. But yeah, it's a peculiar one. It's a peculiar one. But this is if you are present, Mr. Tala, this is Shadow Hearts. If you were unaware, I mean you would have seen it in the title, I imagine. But nonetheless, this is Shadow Hearts. It's a damn fine RPG from the PlayStation 2 era. If you admit it, if you have heard of it, good. It's a damn fine RPG from the PS2 era. You should have heard of it. Oh. Wait for it. Has something gone horribly wrong? The stream seems to be a buffering. No, we feel to be fine. Good, we appear to be fine. I think we're okay. What's up? I think we're okay. What's up? Let's just check that the what's up fucks off. I would hope so. Does the what's up fuck off? Eventually the what's up will fuck off. Or it's completely... the what's up fucked off. Marvellous. Now you're going to have to wait for the smuggler boss's dialogue to fuck off. The boat's turning circles in the same place over and over. Well, that's just weird. Turning circles? Yes, Alice, a circle is this round thing that goes around and around and around and around and around. Ah, shit. Now I've no longer got the YouTube chat. Give me one moment. I'll get the YouTube chat back on. There we go. YouTube chat back operational. Everything appears to be operational. Hello to chat people again. Turning circles? Yes. There's nothing wrong. Oh, yes. There's nothing wrong with the motor, but for some reason the boat won't move forward. It's as if the boat was being held by something underwater. Suspicious. Yeah. Oh, I think I'm fairly confident it's the "you should die." What was that voice? It's Lily. Ah, hello YouTube Oni. Lily? The fuck? I thought we dealt with that bitch. What is that? I don't know. You're going to have to pan the camera so we can find out. Here it comes. Fairly certain this might be a sub-boss. Or a boss. I mean, it's certainly Lily.
Die. Let the stinking salt water fill your lungs and die. The mindless fish will pluck and poke at your rotting corpse and your bulging eyeballs.
Here she comes, kids. Well, this is who's raising the hairs on the back of my neck. You two better take cover. This monster's likely to give us some real trouble. They're all right. No. He's supposed to be a military man. Fucking hell. Lily. Oh, Lily. What a bitch.
So nice you remembered. I've been waiting for you.
Lily, please tell us what you want us to do. What can we do so that your soul may rest in peace? What do you want from us? Oh, poof. She's gone.
Taste my suffering and die. That's what I want. My friends are coming to greet you. Surprisingly difficult voice to maintain.
Damn, she still hasn't moved on yet. No shit, Sherlock. Bonanza, Kazai Chifu Motsuki Yaku. Antena. You might be able to translate that, assuming that is Japanese, which it may or may not be. We may still be in Chinese-based languages. I'm not sure precisely how far we've moved along. No, I'm fairly certain we're still in China. I mean, arguably, that you stand a chance of, you know, if there's any similarities in the language, you might stand a chance, but other than that, I think we may still be in Chinese. Or that may be completely different language altogether, because it's a magical thing.
You. What's the fucking sea mother doing here?
Master Shuzhen. Oh, when did you get here, sea mother? You must have masked your presence.
You think you can suppress my spirit with your feeble power? Yeah, die.
Poof goes the lightning. Sea mother! Oh, sea mother. Mother, what do you see? Sea mother. Sea mother? No shit, we heard her fucking voice, you daft kids. Lily, I would save your soul. You will not be made to suffer anymore. Now calm your spirit.
Silence.
Pooh! Quah! See, mama! Typical Yuri. Can't just say it normally. Do you know what? I'm beginning to see a certain similarity between me and Yuri. You can't just say things properly, can you? You gotta contract and make it weird. Antena! Kaitse Chifu!
The pain. Creatures of the deep attack. Drag these fools to the bottom of the ocean.
She'd run away. Couldn't stand up to Sea Mother's incantations, I suppose. Are you alright, Sea Mother? Why on earth did you do that?
Forgive me, Master Susan. I just wanted to send Lily off to Nirvana. They do a really good concert, or at least they did. Obviously, you know, they don't much anymore, but once upon a time Nirvana did a really good concert. I have no idea, I've never been to a Nirvana concert. I just wanted to make the reference. That was an old-fashioned exorcism you performed just now. Yes? Here, let me lend a hand. If it's all the same, why don't we place seals all over the boat to help Lily's spirit settle down? Master Shuzhen, are you sure? Think nothing of it. At this rate, the ship's going nowhere for the time being. Well, let's get to it then. Hey, kid, I'm going to put up a seal here. Help Sea Mother rest while I'm done. And I imagine the monsters will be attacking, so I'll need you to buy me some time, too. Okay, you got it. Twat monsters in the face. Check. Thank you. I feel better now. Mother? Mother, did you hide on the boat to put Lily's soul to rest? What, you knew this would happen? Yes, I didn't think Lily would give up so easily. I would give my life to save that poor girl's soul.
Say, Sea Mother, what happened after Lily opened the door that night 14 years ago? Here we go again. In for another rough ride of voice acting. Better than mine, but still, you know, still a trip and a half.
Oh, we were interrupted. When Lily opened the door that day, well, it's just as you might have imagined. She saw her father back from the dead. He was in a terrible state. He returned to let Lily take his life. He returned to give Lily her voice back.
He came back as a drowned corpse to be killed by his own daughter. That's pretty hardcore, man.
And did she kill her father, who had finally returned? No. She came to return the dagger. Then, with her father's drowned corpse on her back, she walked on towards the ocean, staggering under the weight. That's the last time anyone ever saw them. We couldn't find their bodies either.
No wonder her spirit isn't at peace.
I couldn't do anything for her.
Are you alright? I'm sorry to bring up all these bad memories. Why don't you get some rest?
Thank you.
Okay, so maybe we don't get the second part as voice acting. Oh, there's a fucking chest. It's got a rosewood bracelet. I'm fairly certain that chest has only just appeared, because otherwise I would have perhaps found it earlier. Lily, I'll save you. Yes, and talking of saving, I'll save the game. La 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 la. Save complete, marvellous. Right, so I believe we can either sort of skip straight to Shushan, or we're going to have to fight some monsters immediately, it would seem. Well, what is this? It's probably a monster. The wheelhouse, has something happened there. Fuck yeah. Let them die. I suppose technically we don't know they're evil. Or the party doesn't know they're evil. We do. The door to the wheelhouse is locked from the inside. Open, damn you. Doors don't tend to... Oh, okay, fair dues. He's got a key in the shape of his boot. Yeah, now we're talking. I got to kick a door open. That's what I'm talking about, motherfucker. I love kicking doors down. It's my jam. Oh, yeah, oh, here we go. Flaming skulls now. So, our girl, Marguerite, would have a slight... Well, I was about to say, without intending the pun, I was about to say she's going to have the edge in this battle. She's got the aqua edge. I genuinely, hand on heart, had not realised the pun until after I was about to say it.
Yeah, I can use some help here.
And of course, yes, the aqua edge, for anybody who hasn't seen it, is basically she flushes the chain and water springs down. Now, seeing as they're fire, man-dragon. Although I may have popped my load a little bit early when it comes to fusions, but still, I'm fairly certain just being the fusion monster gives you aqua-based attacks. Oh yeah, I definitely popped my load way too early there, because one swipe and that one... How much of an edge can liquid water have? I don't know. Ask Tidus. I prefer the name Tidus, but... you know, because a lot of his stuff is based on water, so tide makes a lot more sense. Tide, as in the water tide, the sea tide, so Tidus. But I'm fairly certain the official pronunciation is Tidus. But to me, that sounds a little bit too much like tedious, which is kind of a little bit on the nose, because the fella's a little tedious. But the crucial thing is, he wields a blade that is meant to be sort of an aqua-based blade. The Brotherhood, I think it's called, the one Walker gives him, is kind of meant to be sort of... I always assumed maybe it was supposed to be a shell with water in it, but I don't know, it looks very water-like, so that's a thing. But I don't think I needed Aqua Edge here, and I probably didn't really need Mandragon, but I've not lost anything becoming Mandragon, because I didn't go all in on the MP, and the SP gets recharged after battles, but yeah, I mean, Mandragon just kicked the shit out of those guys. Quite pleased at that. 260 experience, all my SP back, super, barely scratched the surface. A little bit more fire energy, but we already have the basic fire one, so that's not going to do me, you know, yeah, not going to be that much bother. They're an elusive bunch, aren't they? What was that? It's a monster, dear. Keep on. You said you saw them in Dalian, didn't you? Or their relatives. I I never imagined they actually...
Fair monsters, I'm not about to lose to the likes of you.
Oh no, we gotta go back to save the Sea Mother. Now Sea Mother's in on the action. Well, isn't this fun, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth? Fuck me, sideways. Just travelling back to the stern, to the fore, to the stern, to the fore, to the stern, to the fore, to the stern, to the fore. I've got nothing better to do. Now, I'd almost suggest they're blue, therefore water, but I've no idea. So this time I think we'll just punch them in the face with Yuri. Because I think, again, I think supercharging his weapon was probably a good call, in fairness, because it's providing a lot of damage on his part. But then again, these are seemingly very weak monsters. But I'll take it. I'll take the victory. It's nice to win when you can. It's always nice. Always look on the winnings. Oh, irregular ring. Or ring if you don't do a Jonathan Ross on it. I can't remember what irregular ring does.